Hi YouTube, it's Chloe and Savannah here. Savannah's all wild up. So I'm doing this video because I have a little update. Not really huge, but we're just really going back and forth with our decision, and I think the best thing to do, honestly, since he has to go there, and since he's going to be missing so much of Savannah's life, I don't really feel comfortable with that. But at the same time, I don't really feel comfortable with my mom missing 6 months of her life either. So I don't know if that's a good idea to leave her, or I kind of want to bring her. But my husband is like being a total psycho ass about it, and he's like saying I might as well just stay here. He don't care if he don't see the kids for 6 months. He'd rather just have himself go and leave me here because that's how much he doesn't like my mom. But my mom wouldn't even be like that bad if we were there. The main reason why I want my mom there is because I wouldn't have no one there but my own kids, and he's saying he wants to work every day, long hours, for we can save the most money to come back here to live here for another 6 months or so, which I totally understand and which is fine. But you know, like all his family they just speak Swiss, they barely know English. So except his except my sister-in-law, she went to school here, so she knows some English. She's the one that actually talks the most. So yeah. But when I think about just me and the kids going, I just get so homesick, and it's so sad to think I'm there for 6 months, because I have to put my head there. I'm gonna be there for 6 months. I'm gonna live there for 6 months. 6 months is half a year. That is a long, long, long time, and that's such a big chunk of Savannah's life. It's longer than what she's already been alive. If I think back to 6 months ago, it was August. Well, technically now it's September, I believe. But and the other day I was thinking, like, wow, it was the end of August. Well, technically, 6 months ago was the end of August, since February has a 28-day month. But so yeah, so we're leaning more towards that, and I got some kind of good news. I think it's good news. My sister-in-law, she works at a hospital. Right now, obviously, she can't work. She can't lift more than 4 pounds because of the condition of her pregnancy. So, but anyway, she works at a hospital. She's a nurse, and I told her the medication I'm taking, and she told me that they do have it. The only thing is different is that it's in 2 forms of pills. So I would have to take 2 pills to equal to the equivalent of what my medicine is here in 1 pill. So yeah, to get the same kind of value of my medicine, which is in 1 pill, because it's a combo of medications in mine, so I would need to take 2 forms there, which I'm kind of flipping out about, because I have a very hard problem taking medications and taking pills, because I can't swallow, really, so I have to leave the pill in my mouth and have it dissolve. So the medicine has to be kind of powdery residue on it, you know, like Residor. So it can't just be like a capsule or a gel pill or anything of that nature. So I need to find out if it's the same as what I take, or is it like a big humongous capsule or whatever, because I never heard of this medicine being split up. So I have to find out some of that. And I was reading online that even if the medicine has the same name, it could be a whole different kind of medication, and medicines that have different names could be the same kind of medication exactly. So it's very confusing. I don't know, so I guess we'll see. But I will need a prescription. You cannot buy it over the counter there. But she said that it should be no problem getting a prescription, since that's the only medicine that really helps me. So there shouldn't be a problem. But we still have to get some answers, like, you know, can I see a doctor ASAP when I'm there? How much is it going to cost us? Because we're trying to save money, and all these questions. And that's the thing with my mom. She's on, like, hella medicine. So if she were to go, I would probably have to pay for all her doctor visits and her medication, which would, you know, it wouldn't be that great. I don't know how much she can afford, but not that much, because she's on a very, very small income. But yeah, he's like, my husband's saying that I'm just trying to find reasons to not go. Like, I'm trying to make it hard for us to go, which I'm not. It's 6 months, and me and my mom are not, you know, we're not hella close, but I mean, we see each other like a couple times out of, you know, I'll say we see each other like 2 times maybe a month. And my kids love her, so, and I'll only have his family in the whole, because I've been there before for like 3 weeks, and the whole country speaks Swiss, and it's nothing like how they told me it would be, because when I went there, they told me everyone would, try to speak English. Everyone usually knows English, because, everyone knows English. But it wasn't like that. Like, I went to Burger King, and I was trying to order food and a soda, and just say ice, they did not know what that was. And there's not even Swiss people working at the Burger King. There's, like, other countries, like other people, like from Russia and all that, so they don't really know Swiss, which makes it super hard. And my husband speaks Swiss, and I guess there's Swiss German, which a lot of people speak the German, I guess, because a lot of people come there from Germany, and I don't know, but so there's a lot of people that speak German, and I guess the German people have a hard time understanding the Swiss people, but I guess the Swiss people have no time understanding the German people. But if I go and try to learn Swiss, and that's what I was trying to do when I was there, and I was trying to speak to people there, and they were Germans, and didn't know what I was saying, so I'm like, oh great, like seriously? It's going to be really stressful. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be like a little fun move for us, not for me at least, or my kids. I am super dreading the airplane flight. I'm really stressing myself out over this. Really stressing. I had to actually get anxiety medicine last time I went on an airplane, which I don't think helped, but I seem so much high-strung this time around. Like, my husband's saying, why are you so stressed out this time? You weren't like this last time. I don't know why, but like my husband told me last time, oh, you're scared because you don't know what's about to come. You've never been on an airplane, and that's probably why you're really worried. I'm like, yeah, probably. I don't know I don't know what to expect, basically. This time, I know what to expect, and I hated the airplane ride, and I'm dreading it. I hated it. We were trying to land in New York, because we had multiple flights, which this time would only have 2 flights, going here to a little city, and to that little city to Zurich. So yeah. So, last time we were landing, this is our flight back home, and this is our this is our first flight we went to Zurich to New York, then New York to Texas, and Texas to where I live. So when we were landing from the long flight to New York, it was horrible. They kept surrounding the buildings, and I was thinking, oh my god, what if it's a terrorist attack? Because they were really going low and creeping around buildings, and it was freaky. Like, I thought we were going to crash into something, maybe on accident, I don't know. And it was so bad, turbulence. It was shaking like no other, and it was horrible. So, I really thought we were going to crash that time. Like, the airplane was like boom, like go down and down. Like, the landing process was horrible. Like, it was so bad. It was so rough. And I'm like, oh my goodness, how much can this airplane take, until it just gives out. Something, engines are going out or something. But anyways, I looked on the statistics on airplanes, on the flights. I should so ask information mommy to do a statistics review or whatever on like how common is it for an airplane to crash? Because I went on last night, and it was saying like, oh, February 11th, February 10th, like all these dates. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, like a whole bunch. At least God, a whole bunch, like some every month it looks like. So that's kind of scary. So there's more than once a month. I mean, that's kind of scary. So we would be going on a big flight, since, well, the first one would be small, but we would be going on a rather big flight to Switzerland. So I don't know, guys, I really need some comfort about this flying thing. This is going to be my problem, I think, not wanting to fly. And I know it sounds kind of ridiculous because there's so many flights a day and all that stuff, but I was telling my husband, what about the boat? It's like 3.5 weeks. What about the boat? And it's cheaper, I think. He's not having the boat. He's like, I'm not going to sit 3.5 weeks on a freaking boat when I can be there in 14 to 15 hours. Which I understand what he means by that, but oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm so scared. I'm just so scared, and I don't know how scary a boat would be going in the middle of the ocean. He's like, what do you do if we sink? But I'm like, well, at least we have a fight, because, we would have time when it sinks, and we would, we could try. I don't know what's better, trying to live in a boat crash or just dying instantly in a plane crash. You would know, though, in those last seconds in the plane. Like, you would know. And my worst, I keep looking at Savannah, like, do I want to risk her life? I'm her mother. Should I be risking her life? Because I could just stay home. But I'm scared that my husband's going to get in an airplane crash. I'm just a mess. I get very bad anxiety. I think I've been having anxiety attacks because I can't breathe. And I thought it was a heart condition, but it could really just be that I'm having super bad anxiety. My chest gets really tight and I can't breathe, and I don't know, like, I keep thinking, like, what if I'm in the airplane, I'm looking at Savannah, and then it's about to crash? Like, I'm going to feel like total shit at that moment, which I know we're going to die in a second, but who knows how long it takes for you to die when you're in an airplane crash. Mommy don't want you to die, you're too sweet. I know, I'm really morbid. People say I'm morbid. Because I think these odd, crazy things. And I was like, why are you doing that to yourself? Why even trying to look on it? It's like, you know you're not going to like what you see. And I'm like, well, why is it that there's so many airplanes crashing? I'm like, what is it? The economy? Is it that they don't got money to maintenance these airplanes and now they're just, you know, letting them go and more people are going to start crashing? I mean, seriously, we have to think about that. There's probably budget cuts or something. It has to go somewhere, right? So, yeah. Information, Mommy, if you're watching this, do some statistics on airplanes because I'm going crazy. I should still write her an email. So, anyways, that's about it. I'm rambling way too much, and this video's probably long enough. But yeah, if I can get over this fear about flying, then it'd probably be good if we go. But my husband doesn't want my mom to come, so I don't know how that's all gonna work out. I really don't know if we can afford her to come either. So. I don't know. I talked to her a little bit I talked to my mom about it today, and she's like saying she has to see, just get herself an passport, and a ticket, and yeah, so we'll see how that works out. But his family's not gonna like my mom coming. I already know it. My husband's mom's already like a crazy nut about my mom. Like there was one time we moved, and my mom was helping us, and she was like sitting in our new living room, and then his mom comes in because she was on vacation. They're helping us, saying, "Oh my God, are you gonna live here?" Well, not like that, but she's like hella tripping out, talking Swiss, saying, "Is she gonna live here?" And kept pointing to my mom, and she like told my mom, "You're not living here." And I'm like, "What the hell? She's helping us move. She's not trying to live with us. Mom has her own place." Like, hella disrespectful, his mom. So I don't really want to, I'm not gonna be around them 24/7 if we go there. I want to get our own place as soon as possible. I know his family can hook us up with a place right now if they wanted to. Because they know my husband's going to work. They know everything like that. They're setting him up with a job. So, and it seems like no problems to get a place there. That's what he says. So, I don't understand why they can't get things ready for us already if we're really serious about going, 100%. So anyways, I'm talking way too much again. So, goodbye. I'll do Savannah's 4-month update very soon. She's doing so much cool stuff, and yeah, so anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the sweet comments and messages. I really appreciate it. Mwah. Alright, guys, talk to you guys later. Bye.